Hey guys, Chris here from Blockchain Brothers, and today I wanted to take a quick look at market caps and how they can be used to help doing your own research. So market cap is short for market capitalization, and it's a measure of what the open market values the company at or the asset at. And it's an easy formula to work out what the market cap of an asset or a company is. You basically times the outstanding shares or the circulating supply, and you times that by the current price. So if we have a look here on coin market cap, we can see that Bitcoin's market cap is $578 billion market cap. Ethereum is under half of that, so $217 billion market cap. And as you can see, we go down and go down and go down. So typically the top 10 of cryptocurrencies are around about $10 billion market cap, as you can see. So we'll go down, and so Doge is number 10, and yeah, $10.6 billion market cap. And what that does is it shows you the sort of growth that it could potentially have as well. Bitcoin at its highest was $1 trillion market cap, which is huge. And obviously, with all this inflation that we're seeing, that allows market caps to grow. Actually, inflation actually bolsters market caps because that money's got to go somewhere, and it normally goes into different assets. So the more money that is printed, effectively, the more a market cap could actually get to. So yeah, Bitcoin was at $1 trillion market cap. You're now pretty much getting a 50% discount from when it was at its all-time high. That's how you've got to see things, because when it was at $1 trillion, could it go much more? Well, if you look at the companies ranked on their market cap, Apple's the top market cap, and that's $2.3 trillion market cap. So that would have been double the amount of Bitcoin, obviously. And the same with like Microsoft and all the big boys, the FANG companies, or the FANG T now with Tesla. All these big companies have huge market caps. But as it stands, really, it was on par with Amazon at this current price, $1 trillion market cap. So did Bitcoin have that much more to go? Well, not really, in so far as it wasn't going to beat Apple realistically. It wasn't going to beat Apple, the biggest market cap holder for stocks and shares. So the fact that it's now had a pullback is actually a really good thing, because like I said, if you bought in when it was at $1 trillion market cap and it's now halved, it's 50% better off now if you get in now. That's not to say it can't fall further, because it obviously can, but you're now getting that, you're going to get more growth if you get in when it pulls back. Same with Ethereum. Now, I do believe Ethereum, I don't think the price will ever beat Bitcoin, but I do think that its market cap will eventually beat Bitcoin. So there's things like this you need to look at. What's going to give you the most ROI? Really, if you're looking at it, possibly Ethereum, because it's got more potential for growth rather than Bitcoin. That is the big boy, so don't get me wrong, it will have growth, but it'll be sort of steadier growth. And the same can be said for low market cap or medium market cap coins. Yes, they have the upside potential is huge, but you need to be understanding the utility behind these tokens. So they're the ones you want to be looking at. The lower to mid-range market cap ones, for growth anyway, because you think, well, yeah, if that does do what it says it's going to do, and the open market gets behind it, I've got a huge gains here. I could get huge gains here, but obviously a lower to mid-range market cap, that can easily get wiped out, because if you're below like $100 million market cap, it doesn't take a lot, especially in the crypto markets, for investors to pull out and the pot's gone. There's no more money left in the pot. So these are things to think about. Also, other things to think about is like Luna, for example, Terra Luna. They were in the top 10. They were big boys and they got completely obliterated. So it can happen. You can be in the top 10 coins and still get taken out. It's as brutal as that. But typically, the larger the market cap, the more safe it is. Also, another thing I wanted to show you quickly before we wrap this up is things like Dogecoin, for example, or even better, Shiba Inu. Now, it's always good to look at their circulating supply and their max supply. Now, Shiba Inu are now, they've maxed out their supply and they're sort of trying to burn the supply as well, which is what you want really. You want to see a sort of burn mechanism sometimes, especially when you have such a hyper-inflated token like Shiba Inu. This token is near on 550, let me see, trillion tokens circulating at the moment. 550 trillion tokens circulating. That is huge. So a lot of people say all it needs to do is get to $1 and I'll be a multi-trillionaire. Well, yes, if it got to $1, you possibly would with the market as it is. But that's never realistically going to happen. Because for it to get to $1, the market cap, and remember, it's your circulating supply times by price. So 550 trillion circulating supply times by $1, you'll have a $550 trillion market cap. Apple is 2.3 trillion. You're not going to get a $555 trillion market cap or a $550 trillion market cap, sorry. It's not going to happen. So these are things you need to think about as well, because I see this a lot, and I see a lot of people saying, yeah, but Chris, all I need SHIB is to get to $1, and I'm absolutely minted. And they don't understand that it's not really possible for it to do that. Not unless they have a mass burn, and I mean a huge burn of their token supply, which again, they're not going to have there's so many holders and so much token. It's just a hyperinflated token, and yeah, it won't get to $1. And then even 50 cents, that's $250 trillion market cap. It just won't happen. I'm not saying you can't make money in these plays, but you've got to look at the mindset of, well, if someone's telling me it could get to $1, let's have a look. Can it get to $1? Is it realistic that it would get to $1? Well, no, this isn't realistic. It would get to $1. So these are things that are really good for doing your own research. When you see a token or you see a coin, or someone's said that this is going to moon, this will be the next one to moon, check the circulating supply, check the market cap, check the current price, put it all together and see if it is realistic for it to get to a figure higher than it is at the moment. Again, a lot of people are wrapped up with XRP, with Ripple, but that has a 48 billion circulating supply, and it's looking to get 100 billion circulating supply. So circulating supply at the moment is near on 50 billion, but the max supply that will ever be minted is 100 billion. So they're halfway there already. So don't get me wrong, it could get to $1, but could it get to $10? Well, 10 times 50, we'll do quick work calculations. $10 times 50 billion supply equals, yeah, $500 billion market cap. And then you look and say, well, what are we at? 500 billion would put you up with Bitcoin. Is it realistic that XRP's going to be top boy with Bitcoin? Not really, not at the moment. Again, things change, money gets flooded into markets, which obviously bolsters everything else up. Market caps go up across the board, so it's relative. But these are the things to consider when you're looking at buying a token, and always good to read the fundamentals. Look at what their company's actually doing, and are they trustworthy? Don't just jump on the hype train or the FOMO train, because I've seen so many people get wrecked doing that. They jump on something that they don't even understand, and normally their exit liquidity for the big boys. Normally, when the hype's getting pumped out and the media are pumping out all this amazing news about Bitcoin or anything like that, I'm always skeptical, because I think, why are you now pumping it? It's normally 8, 9 times out of 10 because the big boys want their exit liquidity, and you'll end up being their exit liquidity, and you'll be holding the bag for possibly a long time. Anyway, I really hope this helped, guys. Please give us a like, a subscribe, a share, comment below, click that notification bell so we can keep you updated, and I'll see you on the next one.